Hey, Joe Connolly here. I want you to meet one of the most entertaining business speakers I know. We are going to school. Here is Bill Aulet, director of the Trust Center for Entrepreneurship at MIT.
What small owners need to understand right now is you cannot be comfortable. If you're comfortable, you're a sitting duck. Somebody has you on their radar and they're about to blow you out of the water. Think of yourself being a bookseller in saying, oh, I love my bookseller, I'm very happy. And then all of a sudden what happens, Amazon comes along and blows you out of the water. So you have to constantly think about, what do I need to do to improve my business? You have to be relentless. You have to be like, Larry Bird, when he just couldn't accept, he had to get better every summer, and he picked something that he was going to work on.
We've had some stories recently with some of the big chains that have said, we are finding that the easiest way to grow is to try your new idea with your existing customers first.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And a lot of times people go and chase new customers, whereas the best customer for them is the customer they already have. Because to acquire a new customer is a long, costly process. And if I already have a customer and I can sell them more, that's a much more profitable business.
How is it that they're seeing the weakness in their business? Did they always kind of suspect it, or is it a revelation to them?
No, there's some simple things like, I deal with small business owners. I say, do you realize that, you're 20% of your customers you should fire? And then all of a sudden, what are you talking about? I thought I was supposed to love my customers. And I say, if you look at your customers, I guarantee you that 20% of them you're losing money on.
They're not worth the time and the trouble.
Right. And you should focus your attention on these other ones, or you should immediately raise your prices on these other people to make them profitable. And they've never analyzed their business that way. They just sit back, again, in this comfort zone, and someone comes in and they have a nice conversation. Paul comes in, they sell them something. You come in and sell, but they don't realize they don't use data. And today, if you don't use data, you're fighting with one hand tied behind your back, and you're going to lose.
Is there an example that comes to mind of something that a client of yours has discovered in data? Because a lot of business owners say, I know my business, I don't need any big data to tell me what they think.
Yeah, so there was one company we were looking at, and they have a product, and they were talking about, they had 350 customers. And I said, how much does each customer worth to you? And they said, oh, well, some of them are worth, $20,000. And I said, but your average customer is worth like $100. So you have some very good customers, and you have some customers that are giving you $10, $5. I said, and you give them all the same attention, you don't even know who those top customers are. And in then they start scratching their head, and right away, like you are, they get it. And then they went back, and I know that they then figured out who were their profitable customers, and they spent more time on them.